Good morning.
Good morning.
Kind of in the sun there, blinded. That's exactly the load I showed you yesterday. Because today is still yesterday. We are here. We are here, right here. Salmo is just down the road. We came from Creston over the Kootenai Pass. Now we're gonna drive down Highway 3B through Fruitvale, through Montrose, and head down into Trail over here. Deliver into Trail, and then we're gonna, after Trail, we'll head, this map is really funny, up this way into Castlegar and deliver up in Castlegar. But today's video will be from You Are Here to Trail. It's a pretty cool map, by the way. You see these in some places. It goes all the way. It's so not to scale, but you can go all the way to Christina Lake, Grand Forks, Midway, Rock Creek. Right over here would be Rock Creek, even though Rock Creek, oh yeah, it says Rock Creek right here. But yeah, Rock Creek to Osoyoos and then Westbridge, Kelowna. It's a very distorted map, but it's pretty neat. But anyway, happy Friday. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend. I'll throw you guys up. The weather's beautiful down here. Is there a car coming? I think there's a car coming. There's two cars coming. And another one. Here we go. Highway 3 continues to the right.
You shouldn't eat that with you shouldn't say that with a mouthful of food.
I like my mouthful of food. What's wrong with my mouthful of food? You got a mouthful of food too.
I didn't when I was talking.
I'm eating a Mr. Big. Right, speed limit goes down to 90 here. Set cruise control.
We won't talk about the cost of them, but they're like our newest addiction.
Addiction. You call eating 4 Mr. Bigs in a week or even 2 Mr. Bigs each a week an addiction. Oh boy.
I'm pretty sure if you had known we had them, you would have eaten them all on Sunday.
No, we had one earlier in the week.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you had known.
Sure, I knew there were 4 and I didn't eat all 4 till now. Actually, there's another one left back there, so you better guard that one.
I told you pause off.
What about now?
No.
Now you're talking with a mouth full, aren't you? Huh? Oh yeah, I see how that works. I didn't time that out at all, did I?
You did.
Good morning, peoples. It's 8:30 in the morning, 3.5 degrees Celsius. Downright feels like summer compared to the stuff we've been in today morning and yesterday. Now, no cell service down here in this section until you get to Fruitvale. Just thick forest. It seems like it'd be a type of place to live in Fruitvale or Montrose, kind of quiet, away from the hustle bustle. It seems like a nice place to get away from it all.
Also not that far from Trail, Castlegar, and Nelson. And going down to the US. Like, it's a good location.
There's no big city centers nearby. Kelowna would be the nearest big one.
Oh, over to Cranbrook.
Yeah, it's not really big. Going into the U.S. would be closer, probably, going to Spokane. Lumberyard here. On the right is Atco. It looks like it's Atco Lumberyard. On the left, there used to be a big lumber mill here, I believe, is what you guys told me. Pretty narrow valley. There's a couple of little fields, pasture lands, but it's a pretty narrow valley.
Definitely would want to live on that side of the valley, though.
Oh, so you get the morning sun?
Mm-hmm. But you wouldn't get much sun.
Well, if you live on this side, you get the evening sun. But I think I would too rather have a morning sun than an evening sun.
Play 2 down. You go up there.
Logging trucks coming up, headed back into the woods. Last week or earlier, I think it was last week when we were in Vesnikoff, they were, the lumberyard, we were listening to the radio. They were struggling finding places to put the logs down. Their log yard was just completely full. More lumber trucks were coming in, or log trucks were coming in. With Vesnikoff now doing glulam, you see a lot less lumber leaving the mill. They sell less lumber now because they use a lot of their lumber for glulam.
Yeah. And now they're going to open up another place.
Yeah, they're going to be under construction all summer, I guess, right? They're going to be under construction this summer. Building a new place?
I guess you can say under construction, but yeah, it's kind of...
So by next year, they'll be producing on the new mill. And be cool when we have to go and pick up loads over there. Where's our favorite forklift drivers going to end up?
Yeah, they're both gonna go to Glue Lamb.
He's done a really good job of training the other forklift driver at the current location, so if they split those two forklift drivers, which would make sense, you'd have a good forklift driver at both Glue Lamb places. And GMT also has at least one really good forklift driver. I don't know the rest of them well enough, but it's always nice to have forklift drivers that are just good people.
I agree.
Passenger train car sitting on the bridge. Here's APCO. I think the train comes up here twice a week.
They make veneer.
Yeah, they do veneer here. Veneer gets used in making plywood. So they load veneer onto trucks and train cars. Welcome to Fruitvale.
To ask.
In 400 meters, turn right on Highway 3B, then take the second left.
Highway creepy?
Highway creepy.
Highway 3B. What were you going to say?
This Fruitvale, back in the day, did they have a lot of orchards or something around here?
Yeah, I think someone said that to the south of Fruitvale there was apple orchard
Turn
and
right
stuff.
at the stop sign, then take the second left. Turn left on
But it's all
Highway
turned
3B.
into housing now?
Yeah, but back in the day, it was just by train, it would have been, you know.
Continue on Highway 3B.
So there's a newish squeaky, not rattle,
A new squeak.
squeaky sound that I can't get to.
I don't know exactly where it is. It's in the steering column somewhere. Something's rubbing against the steering. What do you call the bar that goes from up here down to the steering pump? Steering shaft?
Maybe? I don't know.
Something is rubbing a seal or something, and it's just doing this weird squeaking noise when I turn the wheel. When I come to a stop and try to make it reproduce it, I can't reproduce the sound. It only there when I'm driving. So I'm not sure where that's coming from.
Every pump is also ee. It drives me bonkers.
As the truck gets older, we'll hear more and more new squeaks and rattles. Speed limit 60 through here. believe this place is just called Beaver Valley. Okay. Well, the video from that intersection to trail is going to be short. Let's pull into the trail Canadian Tire here and see how this is going to work with the Super Bee.
Ahead of schedule in a way.
Yeah, we are ahead of schedule. Hopefully there's not a lot of vehicles in that yard because we're early enough. Because I have to pull into the yard where all the cars park to go shopping and do a U-turn in that yard. Not particularly looking forward to this. I know Castlegar, I'm just dropping the trailer, the rear trailer. I'm not even trying with both trailers. I think trail, I'm going to try both trailers, but...
Especially since it's only 2 pallets, you're like, I don't want to do that much work for 2 pallets.
It's early enough, I think we'll be okay.
I think every Canadian Tire has different hours, but they usually don't open to 8 or 9.
8. The receiving hours on the door say 8 a.m. So yeah, the store may have just only been open for an hour by the time we get there. So yeah, hopefully we're lucky. Welcome to Montrose. Gateway to the Beaver Valley, see? See? I know what I'm talking about. I'm not crazy. You proud of me?
I'm proud of you. Do you want a cookie now?
No, I want your Mr. Big.
No. You want to stop at the Trail Walmart and buy more. Go ahead. I can't believe the cost of chocolate bars nowadays.
Yeah, food has gotten so expensive.
It was like $5.29 for a pack of 4 Mr. Bigs. And put that in reference, the week before that they were on sale to buy 3 of them for $6. So you know they're only really worth $2.
Yeah.
And then...
Because they probably still made money on that.
Yeah, and then now they're marked up to, yeah, over $5.
All right, let's go down the hill. Oh, construction ahead. We've covered it, but they're going to work on some kind of construction here soon. Even have a digital sign. Wonder what they're going to do. Rock scaling, maybe?
The roads are marked off with gas or whatever, so...
Oh. Hey, there's a Sutco van truck. Columbia River down there.
Well, there's going to be a sign right there that says no idle, no passing. So they're spray painted where they want the signs.
I see Canadian Tire. hard to see how much space is in the parking lot. If there's space, I'm going to do a U-turn right away and get myself pointed back out before even finding the receiver.
In 900 meters, arrive at 8234 Highway 3B on the right.
Walmart on our left-hand side.
We'll stop there once in a while.
It's very tricky to get a big truck in there, but it works as long as there's not too many people parked there. Looks like there's quite a few cars up there.
Yep.
Arriving at 8234 Highway 3B on the right.
Voice command.
Say a command.
Volume.
Volume is at 60%.
Mute. Exit. Don't need her talking to me the whole time. Alrighty.
I kind of have soil everywhere.
And cars are parked in a way that I can't loop around any of them.
Why is there soil everywhere? Doesn't feel very organized.
Okay, that guy's jumping in that vehicle. Okay, I'm gonna loop through here.
I got your friend.
Now I'm gonna hit the vehicle in the back.
Can you just drop your trailer right there?
No, not really. Okay, this way I can get back out. I'm kind of pointing around there, so this will work.
But you're first in handicap.
I am, but there's still a bunch of handicap spots open. Okay, let's find.
Paperwork. Morning.
Morning. You know how many are for us?
Hello.
Just two.
Receiving?
That way.
That way.
Want someone else to yell through the door.
Yell through the door.
Get them off for you.
Sounds good.
Hello.
Thank you.
I've got 2 pallets of soil up front.
Where are you? Park?
I'm parked up front. There's enough room to do a loop around. I'm parking kind of facing it that way, so it's just 2 pallets.
Gentlemen, we'll meet you right over by your truck.
All right.
Thank you.
You must have talked to somebody already because they knew it was 2 pallets before I got
He came
there.
out here with walkie-talkie. But you were nowhere to be found, so...
Yes, sir. That's not bad. There's a table right here. Okay, get a scribble over there. I write 1, right? 2 pallets, yes. A scribble right there. Yep. There we go. It doesn't have to be a short video after all. Go eat turtles.
I have that going to the next address now.
Okay, I'm just going to go to that dirt yard in Castlegar.
So my question for you,
Yes.
do you want me to tell Dave that we will be unloading, so you want to see a reload before you do batteries, or do batteries and reload tomorrow?
No, we're reloading tomorrow.
And we'll be ready today for sure, for sure?
That's what he said yesterday.
Because I really don't want to sit around all
Just
day.
send him a message going, after we deliver our last load here, which shop am I headed to test the batteries? Yeah, so note to self for in the future. Oh, we got a green light. Let's go. To just drop the trailer. It would be easier. Like, it worked out here, but it was high chance of it not working out. Higher chance of that not working than it did. Next time I'll just drive down the road, drop the rear trailer, and then come in just with the one trailer. Hopefully the product is just on one trailer and I don't have to make 2 trips. So yeah, let's drive through trail here, and then when we get to the top of the hill, we'll call it a day. Just 8 pallets left.
I don't know who he was that came out, assistant manager, store manager, I don't know. Somebody knew somehow we came, the big truck in the parking lot. Maybe security was like, There's a truck in your parking lot?
Yep.
I don't know.
I would pull into that lot right over there on the left-hand side. Pull into that big pull out there. Drop a trailer there. And then go back and deliver.
Yeah. So behind them a lot had been for sale and now it's sold or whatever.
Oh?
I'm like, they should have bought it if they didn't, just to expand. Like, I know our Penticton Canadian Tire has gotten permission to expand.
Oh, good. Because they had that big empty lot there too, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, that's what they should have done here, is be like, we need this little bit for,
We need more space.
you know?
Yeah, Canadian Tires put very little thought into deliveries. How trucks can get in there to deliver the loads.
Hey, the one in Cranbrook wasn't too bad. That one was bigger, but it was attached to a mall. So.
What are you doing, pickup? If you wanted to get by me, you needed to go earlier.
Some people.
I almost scraped his front bumper off, but I'm like, I've been signaling for a while here. You're just hanging out back there. You got to either slow down or speed up. If he had been halfway beside me, I would have slowed down and let him go. And my definition of scraping someone's front bumper off is probably 10 feet between us, but it's hard to tell when it's, what, 70, 80 feet behind you. You have to be able to know how much room there is between you and a vehicle 80 feet behind you. It's really, really tricky to tell.
Yeah, sometimes you literally are just gauging off of the shadow.
The shadow of my shadow and the other vehicle's shadow. Very often that's a real way of seeing how far apart we are.
Which I don't know how much faith you want to put into it, but it's worked so far. But if you want to know how truckers do things.
We can't see the vehicle behind us, but we can see the vehicle's shadow. At least certain times of day and certain weather. And you'll be surprised how well you can see a shadow on an overcast day even. You'll see a slight shadow. You start looking for those slightest shadows that normal people don't even see.
Like I said the other day, you start to get to know the road in a whole different way.
It's just the blur. There's a slightly different blur in the road, and I'm like, okay, there's a vehicle there. Because that blur is following me.
Go to Bill's.
Bill's Heavy Duty?
Yeah, I know you're coming.
Cool, thank you.
Definitely made some good time.
Did you tell him that we were...
Yeah. Might be able to load this afternoon.
Oh. Yeah, yesterday it was a hard... Okay, yeah, 10-4. 10-4, get a little bit of luck. Chance of a little longer weekend. Whoop. I love my secretary. I can text and drive just by dictating. And then I read it later on and I'm like, that's not at all what I said. You cleaned it up and made me sound smart. And I'm like, no, just, apparently she's not good at dictation. She just takes what I said and goes, I'm going to say what he said, but all flowery.
Polished.
Polished?
I make it shiny and polished. But it does make it so much more efficient. Like the
Being able
paperwork
to
is.
text and drive, yeah.
Well, I was gonna say the paperwork's on your water's taken care of, your food, your.
I can just drive.
We can do the 8-minute unloads because I literally am doing stuff.
Paperwork has been done ahead of time. Yeah.
I do the GPS with I have your phone in my lap because I'm checking emails and texts. And that's kind of why I think when Dave calls, he knows just to treat me like you.
Yep. Because you know better what's going on than me. Like the one time I walked into the place and they're like, no, you need a different reference number. I'm like, oh shoot, I better call dispatch. And he goes, I already gave that to Jess. Jess has that. I'm like, oh. Sometimes we don't communicate well enough.
No. What happens is that you stop the vehicle and you trip out within 30 seconds. I'm like,
wait, there's some more info you need.
I'm like, you learn.
Excuse me. All right, that was trail. So, went through Fruitvale, Montrose, and trail. I guess Beaver Valley as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I think that was a good Friday video, especially with some of the blue sky coming back, with some color again. Got some nice green grass starting to show up.
Yeah, a little bit of an unload.
A little bit of an unload video.
In the tricky
Tiny little quick one.
tricky
Yep.
parking lot.
I think I'm glad I placed the reverse rear-facing camera the way I did.
They remember
Oh
this.
yeah, they got this all painted as well. Huh. Something gonna be going on here. Alright, made it to the top of the hill.
Now let's go fuel up.
What's that?
Let's go fuel up.
Oh, let's go fuel up, right.
You decided not to sell.
Because there's a lineup of trucks. Let's go fuel up, deliver this load, and then see if we get our batteries looked at, and maybe even load today. We'll see. But for now, we are out of here. You guys absolutely rock.
Adios.
Confused why they were slowing down.